Hey, what's going on? It's your tech homeboy. Can you imagine walking to school and being targeted and harassed by a homeowner? And specifically, he's aiming his sprinklers at you. I know it's kind of hard to believe, but this really happened in Florida. We're going to react to the video. Of course, I have the video here. Tell me what you think about some of my upcoming reactions I have. Tell me what you think about the lighting, the setup, and everything. And let's dive into this.
Disabled kids. Now here's the catch. She says the bully is a 61-year-old man.
Yeah, deputies say this man timed his sprinklers to go off as those kids in wheelchairs were getting on and off the school bus. Fox 35's Marie Edinger is joining us live in that neighborhood tonight. So Marie, this entire family got soaked.
You can always rely on local news for the hyperbole or the tongue in cheeks, I guess. The entire family got soaked.
A criminal. He wound up charged with multiple charges of aggravated assault on disabled children and aggravated assault on this father. He also has charges for stalking. We're going to talk about all of that. But the Marion County Sheriff's Office says the father actually wound up wearing a bathing suit to the bus stop every day just to make sure he could block his kids from that sprinkler shooting at them. 61-year-old Antonio Roman is accused of weaponizing his sprinkler system to shoot water at his neighbor's disabled kids getting on their bus.
Bus is arriving, spring.
So the father who sent in this complaint had to wear a freaking bathing suit and act as a shield to make sure his kids get to the bus or get to school safely, get on the bus and to school safely. Imagine being so committed and so just lacking the answers to protect your kid where you're like, okay, I guess I have to wear a freaking bathing suit. So we're about to watch some footage of the officer who was staking out to, I guess, survey what's going on. So let's check it out.
Sprinklers are wrong.
The Marion County Sheriff's Office staked out the neighborhood, watching as the school bus pulled up.
Sprinklers are now activated as the bus stopped.
He looked on as only the sprinklers pointing toward the bus turned on, and the rest of the yard remained dry. The water sprayed directly at Ken Martin and his children.
I found it shocking and kind of appalling, but also huge kudos to the father of this family. He had started wearing swim clothes to get his children on the bus so that he could use his body as a shield to protect his kids.
Once the bus left,
And sprinklers are now off and disengaged.
Clearly not enough time to water your lawn, just enough time to really disturb and distress the family next door as they're trying to just get the children to school.
that wasn't the first time deputies had been out to the house. And in fact, neighbors told me law enforcement is there somewhat often.
I mean, this has been going on.
Why are you living, hostile with your neighbors? That doesn't make no sense to me.
In one case, records show Ramon complained about the school bus and the
So, hold on, let me get this right. This guy has a record of this? That's news to me. I didn't know that. And would you imagine watching this family walk to the bus stop? You have the father with a prosthetic leg. You have the son. You have a son or this boy who is obviously physically disabled. And
deputy suggested he called to get the bus stop changed. A different incident report mentioned surveillance video allegedly showing Ramon yelling at a delivery truck driver who partially blocked his driveway before going inside to get a gun.
So it looks like somebody sent them a video surveillance, and he's the crazy neighbor who's yelling at the FedEx guy. You're trying to get your Temu product, and he's yelling at the FedEx UPS guy about parking in front of his house, even though he's the only one that lives there. Nobody is, he's not decent enough to have any friends or anybody come visit him. But he has a problem with the UPS truck being parked in front of his house for 1 minute. It's 100 degrees out there in Florida, and you go and get your gun. Like, this guy is he's crazy.
That incident and smart.
Imagine seeing this scene. The father got a prosthetic leg. Another person, looks like a daughter with a Hello Kitty backpack, obviously has her own physical handicap issues. own mental health issues, and you're like, okay, perfect. This is the perfect family for me to shoot my sprinklers at. This is the perfect family to aim and freaking harass. This is crazy.
Meanwhile, the neighborhood HOA has a lawsuit against Vermont for covering his driveway with metal spikes and putting up an unapproved fence. I did try to talk with Vermont, no luck there.
Freaking spikes. Did y'all see that? A gate and spikes in the front of his driveway. I mean, if this isn't crazy freaking 2.0, Florida, y'all got to get it together. Fathers, how would you react to somebody who's targeting you and your kid, especially when you know your kid is particularly vulnerable? This will infuriate me, and really shouts out to the father for handling this the right way, not stooping to this guy's level. So, hopefully this guy gets the punishment he deserves, honestly. And tell me what you think in the comments about if you've had a crazy neighbor. Hopefully not to this level, but just tell me about your crazy neighbor experiences. And also, tell me what you think about this new format, about this reaction. And if you have a video you want me to react to, y'all know what to do. Thanks for checking in with me. Peace out, y'all.